And I know this foundation has been out for a very long time. I'm just like old, not old, but it's been out for about a year or so, and I'm kind of late. Just like I'm just really late with this.
Better late than never, but never late is better.
I think the reason why I didn't purchase it when it first came out is because it's like $20, and this is how much you get. So I was kind of like, I don't want to spend $20 on this. You know, the tube small as this. I think it says 30 milliliters, and it says 1 fluid ounce, and this is like very tiny. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna spend $20 on this. So what I did do was get it during their Black Friday sale. I think I got it for like $8, and I also picked up that concealer, and also once I pick up a blush palette. I'm just gonna hop into the video. I don't want this intro to be too long.
That's why I'm gonna stun on you. I
want to prime with Poreless Putty Primer. This primer is the bomb diggity. Like, this primer is so fire. Probably the best primers that I've ever had. Let it sit for about, I think, 2 minutes, a minute or two. Let it get tacky, or let it do what it has to do while it's wearing my skin. But I do want to talk to you guys. The reason I believe I was drawn to this foundation is because it promises full coverage. And not only full coverage, but it also says it's lightweight full coverage. And it lasts for a long time. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Because as you can see, I have like a lot of acne. My forehead just broke out. I just broke out recently on my forehead. I've been drinking a lot of sodas. Like, my acne is like horrible.
A few minutes later.
Okay, I'm gonna start applying the foundation, and I usually color correct, but since this is a review, I don't want anything to, you know, I don't want to manipulate the results. It does look really light. This is Legos 240, by the way. I forgot to mention that. This looks really light at first, but I guess it oxidizes. I guess it oxidized because at first I thought it was too light. But I want to insert a picture of me wearing this foundation, and when I wore it, it actually matched my skin. I guess when it oxidized, because I'm actually warm. My skin tone is actually warm. I think Legos is like nude for neutral skin. But like I said, it oxidizes, and so when I wore it, you couldn't tell it was a different shade. Because I was nervous at first. I actually ordered Malawi, and it hasn't came in yet, but we'll see. This looks real light on camera, like real light. This foundation is like mad thick. It's super thick. Make sure you don't apply too much because it can get really, I don't want to say cakey, but you can go overboard with it real fast. I'm just gonna say that because it's really thick. Y'all look, see, you can see my arm is warm, and the mess is like more of a neutral color. You can see it really good. Oh, make sure you put on your neck. Make sure you get your neck, girl. I almost forgot. Came here looking like a floating ghost head out here. And this right here is not laid down. I already know. I'm not even gonna trip about it. I'm just gonna let it do what it do. I put a little under my eye because I may be using concealer, so I want to make sure my eyes like fully, it's like full coverage under my eyes because I will be using concealer. I feel like if I don't have to do any full coverage, you'll be able to see my hyperpigmentation. So yeah. Okay, as you can see, I didn't have to use that much to cover up my acne. Really, and of course, you know, bumps are gonna show, but I didn't have to use that much to cover my hyperpigmentation. Couldn't get the words out. So this is Juvias Place I Am Magic Concealer. I had to insert a better clip so you guys can see it. And that's what the box says. I have the box right here, the packaging that it came in. It says, Magic Creamy Radiant Concealer smoothens and cancels out dark circles, blemishes, and skin imperfections. I just probably have to say the same face my skin tone. I can probably use to color correct. But I mainly use it to, you know, highlight my face. So I really don't use, you know, I'm really not using it for to cancel out dark circles and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure it is good for that, even though I didn't get the right shade for that, if that makes any kind of sense. I'm going over here so I can do my nose. Usually when you bring it up, you bring your concealer over here. It helps you when it comes to contouring your nose. It's like a little makeup tip I learned from somebody. So I usually do that when I remember to. And I know that line is not straight. I'm extra, so I'm gonna apply a little more. Cause I'm mad extra. I'm gonna blend this out with a beauty blender. Okay, this is very, very easy to blend out. I'm noticing that. Do y'all see this? This is fire. Do you see how good this is blending out? As you can see, it definitely did what it's promised to do. It was very creamy, very, I think I said it was radiant. It was very radiant. It was very easy to blend out. As you can see, it's easy to go a little overboard with it. I think I did apply too much, but it's nice. So we're gonna see how it holds up. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face. Okay, I forgot to apply the blush, but this is how the blush palette looks. Then you have like 2 highlighters. I think the rest are like blushes, but this right here, the one on this end, it looks more like a contour shade, like a muddy contour shade, but I don't know. This shade right here first, and then this one on top. Oh, it's really pigmented. Do y'all see that? I mean, I wear blush, but I don't know. I might not put this in the title because it's just like, I don't know if I would. Oh, and then I have like acne on my cheek, so it kind of just ruins it for me, I guess you could say. The blush experience. Okay, you can see that real good. I just brought the orange. I might need some face powder to blend this out because this is really pigmented. But you can definitely see them. Oh, it's still really pigmented. I'm gonna do some blush. I'm about to use some powder. I look like a clown. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, so it is now 4:51. I'm gonna come back to you guys, and I don't know how long. I got family down. I'm gonna come back to you guys in like 11 or 12. I don't know. We're gonna see though. So this is how it looks, and this is definitely not my shade. It can match my is it my mama? Nah, that's not her. It does, like when I was applying before I applied concealer, it does match my scalp, but in a weird way, it doesn't match like the rest of my body to me. But like I said, I'll be back in a couple hours. Probably more than a couple hours, but I'll be back. So I was crying a little bit earlier. I watched the movie Soul. Picked the movie Soul on Disney Plus, and I cried a little bit earlier. So maybe that's why some of this is like kind of gone right here. I mean, I'm not trying to take up make excuses for the foundation, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, have you seen that movie? That movie is a tearjerker for real. Like, for real. It's 11:58, I believe, about 6 hours later, and this is how my face looks. As you can see, she's matte oily. I still have I'm trying to say. You can see the coverage. No, it's probably my acne. I don't know. I feel like I'm really oily. And you can see my bumps up here. But I don't think that side was really covered like it should have been anyway. But as you can see, I'm oily, really oily. But I feel like if I would have used if I would use like a powder on my foundation, it wouldn't be as oily. I probably have some kind of oil, but not this much oil. But I didn't want to do that because I was, I am doing a wear test. So I didn't want to do all that. But yeah, this is how my skin looks, and this is me 6 hours later. What are you guys' thoughts on the foundation? Would you be interested in purchasing foundation? And if so, why? If you have to test this foundation out, how do you feel about the wearability? What is it, the wearability? Or like how long it lasts? I don't know. But my makeup still look cute. I still look like a snack. Okay, I'm oily with my makeup, but I still look like a snack. Like, I'm so happy about how I do my makeup today. And this foundation shade is definitely not my shade. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. This is how I'm looking. She real oily. She matte oily, but she's still cute though. So yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna say bye to you guys. I don't know how, but bye you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and leave your thoughts and comments down below. And I wanna know, what's your favorite foundation shade? I mean, what? I wanna know, what's your favorite foundation and why? To the viewer, question of the day, or of the video. What's your favorite foundation and why? Comment down below. I really want to hear it. Shout out in the comments. Bye, you guys. See you next time. That's a prime with Max. I said Max. With Elf's Putty Primer. ugh, my hair keeps getting stuck in my mouth, on my lip. And I don't want to see no comments saying, well, if you stop wearing makeup, your skin will clear up. Because nah, I took a break from makeup just because I was insecure about my acne. I'm like, look, I want my foundation to be flawless and I want to cover up acne. So yeah, I don't want to see any comments about saying that, because that's definitely not the case.